Stout Street Redemption, in the heart of Denver, Colorado, at the intersection of 16th and Gaylord Streets, a transformative story unfolded in 1986. A group of determined individuals from diverse backgrounds, Jeffrey Jordan, Mark Jackson, David Totten, Bill Coverton, Mr. John, and France Johnson, arrived on a mission to run their own program at the Stout Street Foundation's rehabilitation program. This was no ordinary group of divergents. Each member brought their own turbulent histories and trauma various its functional experiences. The foundation was under the stewardship of Brad Lucero, a man whose past as a dope addict led him to the depths of despair before he found his calling. After serving time in jail, Brad emerged with a relentless drive to aid others who had fallen into similar traps. His leadership transformed Stout Street into more than just a rehab center. It became a beacon of hope for those ensnared by life on the streets. As part of their recovery journey, residents participated in an innovative work program that served as both therapy and training ground. Among them were Tony, Teresa, Rudy, and West, all staff members who were also navigating their paths through personal recoveries. The environment they created was charged with challenges, but also filled with opportunities for profound personal growth. Amidst this backdrop of healing and change came unexpected twists. Mark and France was drawn to one another by passion and love during their time at the foundation. Their relationship blossomed rapidly against all odds, but faced immediate tests when France became pregnant with Zakiya. As policies clashed with personal lives, Mark was reassigned far away to Estes Park, while France faced harsher consequences, expulsion from the program, followed by incarceration during her pregnancy. In this moment of crisis stepped in Joyce, the cousin ready to hold fort in France's absence. She took baby Zakiya under her wing until France could reclaim both her freedom and her daughter. Zakiya's birth on November 20th, 1907 symbolized more than just new life. She became a beacon of hope, a gift from Yahweh celebrated by all who knew her story, thanksgiving unto Yahshua, or Jesus as many called him. This tale from Stout Street is one not merely about downfall or despair, but about resilience. It's about how even those most lost can find their ways back through support systems like those provided by people like Brad Lucero, who turned his darkest days into lifelines for others, a testament that sometimes out of chaos comes order and out of hardship blooms hope. Mark returned back to D.C., where he returned to the streets in and out of incarceration dealing with PCP and alcohol abuse. He finally got his mind together after returning home from the federal penitentiary in 2007. He's a self-proclaimed activist to awaken the people by way of social media. He stays in Maryland. Frances, after returning home, never returned back to drug usage, yet she did return to the game. She hustled in the streets of D.C. to take care of herself and Zakiya and her daughter Iman. She almost lost her life. She was shot 5 times in the northeast quadrant of Washington, D.C. That changed her life, and she never looked back. She has been a beacon light. In the big room, or in Narcotics Anonymous, with a message of recovery using the principles of God's love. As a guiding light, Zakiya, well educated, served in the United States Marines. She had a medical discharge. She has some turbulence in her life, yet she has recovered or rebound. She loves to help people. She's very biblical and spiritually inclined. She's a mixture of her mother and father. She's a beautiful soul.